Wall Pilates is harder than you think. My name is Rachel. I'm a certified Pilates instructor and occupational therapist, and your guide to strength-focused Pilates workouts. I'm here to take you through a Wall Pilates workout today that's gonna focus on the glutes and the abs. We'll go through a few technique tips first so you can get the most safe and effective workout. So let's get started. Now, to get the most effective workout for the glutes, we need to pick the right angle of our legs and the right distance from the wall. So I'm gonna scoot up to the wall here. The biggest thing is that we want to be at a 90-degree angle with the knees and the hip joints. So I'm gonna scoot closer so that I can have my hips right underneath my knees. This is so that when we bridge up, we can come into that full hip extension, using those glutes to drive us up. I could almost put my hand flat here. Now, if you're feeling it too much in your hamstrings, you may need to lower your feet, or you may need to come closer to the wall. So you might need to play around with this. The biggest thing here is feeling like you can actually push into the wall to help get as much hip extension here as possible. So really opening up those hips. This is just like the reformer in that we're trying to stay lifted without sliding that way. If you need to reposition yourself and scoot closer towards the wall throughout the exercises, that's totally fine. Okay, let's get started. So we are going to do 5 hip rolls. So what that means is we're gonna tilt that pelvis back, going through imprint, and then coming up onto the shoulder blades. We're gonna roll back down nice and slow, so you feel like you're hitting each vertebra one at a time. And again, I'm gonna tilt that pelvis back, roll through imprint, come up onto the shoulder blades, and roll back down. Good, and with the breath, we inhale, exhale, as we come up, and roll back down. We've got 2 more. So roll through imprint, coming up, making sure that you are keeping your face pointed towards that ceiling. I know you might feel like you want to look at your feet, but it'll help you feel like you can breathe better that way. All right, and last one, rolling up onto the shoulder blades and roll back down. Next, we're going to just lift the hips straight up. So pressing through those feet, come up and come back. Slightly hover over the ground here. You don't have to come all the way down to the mat. With the breath, we try to exhale as we squeeze those glutes and come up, and inhale, lower down. The big thing here too, keep those abs slightly engaged. That will prevent you from arching in the back and trying to come up all the way. We don't want to do that. So our core helps stabilize us here. And come back down. Okay, now with those feet still hip distance apart, we're going to come up, and you're going to lift the heels and come back down. So we'll do that for 10. So lifting up on the balls of the feet, come back down. Exhale as we come up, inhale, drop the heels. So the glutes are just working to keep us lifted this whole time. Abs are in. Just coming up and down. 2 and 1. All right, now keep your feet there. I want you to turn into a V. So your heels are together, toes are apart. We're gonna go down and then come back up. So using those glutes, squeeze, feel that openness through the hip joints. So let's go for 10 like that. So down and up, squeeze. 2, 3. So this is working more on the outer parts, those external rotators that help rotate the legs outward. 2 and 1. Stay lifted. Lift those heels. And 2. Feeling this. Remember, anytime you can take a break if you need to and come back. Last one. 1. Good. Put those heels down and you can come back down. And bring those legs in, give them a little stretch here. Okay, now we're gonna go into some single leg. So let's plant both of the feet hip distance apart again on the wall. We're going to come up, so lifting up. Now I'm gonna show you this leg first. This is my left leg. We're gonna point it straight towards the ceiling, bend into tabletop, and point. We're gonna do that for 10. So much more challenging, single leg. If this feels like too much, you can just simply put this supporting leg on the ground, and that will make you feel more stable here. Something to work up towards. So let's go tabletop and point. Feel the length through this foot that's pointing. You want to feel like I'm trying to reach towards the ceiling. Big things here too. Keep these hips stable. We do not want to be dropping in the leg that is moving. 2, last one. 1, good. Put that foot down and come back down. We'll do that on the other side now. So rolling back up, point the other foot, tabletop, and point. Feeling it in the glutes. I'm actually feeling it into the quad here too. Lots of muscles working. Abs are working to keep us in this position. Good core stabilizing move here. 3, 2, last one. 1, good. Plant that foot and come back down. Okay, next one, we're gonna come back up. Now we're gonna take that foot, point it again. This time we're gonna do a little windshield wiper. So you're gonna bring your legs slightly out and then slightly across midline. So the bigger that you make this line, the harder it's gonna be for your abs. So you can do a small little line first and then build up as you build strength. So let's do that for 10. So open and then bring it across. This is a major core challenge. Your obliques really work here for anti-rotation, so to prevent your spine from rotating here. Lots of muscles in the core, even muscles in the back that help you do this. 2, last one. 1. Good, plant that foot, come back down. Take a breath. Let's roll back up. Other leg, point that foot, bring it slightly across, and then slightly away. Keep the hips stable here. Same thing as the other exercise. We want those 2 hip bones to be in the same line, the same height. We'll go for 3, 2, stay lifted through this glute too. So much to think about, isn't there? Put that foot down and come back. All right, we've got one more here. We're gonna come up, point that foot. We're gonna do 5 circles, clockwise and then counterclockwise. So let's begin. Small circles to begin with is fine. We wanna keep stable here. Last one. Okay, other way. 1, 2. Who feels it in their glutes? I'm feeling it so much on that side. Great. Okay, put that foot down, come back down. This is a great series on the reformer as well. I like to do with people in class. All right, come back up. Point that foot. Circle. 1, 2. Nice, slow, and controlled here. 3, 4, and 5. Other way. 1, 2, and 1. Okay, put that foot down and come back down. All right, let's go into some abs now. The ab work is going to get progressively more challenging with each exercise. So the first one will be ab prep, where we flex up, reaching those fingertips and coming back down. If you would prefer to have your hands behind your head, flexing up and coming down for head support, that's absolutely fine. So let's go for 10. Bring your head forward. We're gonna flex up and come all the way back down. So we're doing this in 2 breaths. We inhale and exhale. So this is a small range of motion for an ab exercise, which is great for beginners. Just really kind of working the upper abs here. I want to make sure that we're really flexing up through the abs and not just bringing our head forward. That'll make your neck hurt. Good, okay, that was 10. Next one we're gonna bring our arms by our ears. We're going to bring the arms up, flex up, and roll back down as those arms come back by our ears. We'll do that for 10. So arms come up, flex up, exhaling, and come back. Inhale up, exhale, flex. Inhale, and exhale, arms come back. So those feet are staying on the wall. As you progress, you can put the legs in tabletop away from the wall, and then extending those legs out will make it even more challenging, or bringing the legs into a V, like perhaps you've seen a teaser. That is very challenging. So things to work up towards. Last one. Okay, now you're gonna bring your arms in front of you. You're going to flex up as you bring the right arm back, the left arm down by your hip. We're gonna come back down in the middle. Flex up, other way, so alternating the arms. Come back to the middle, and we'll do that 10 times. So starting with the right arm coming back first, flex up, come back down. I'm trying to exhale each time I come up and then inhale, lower down. Last two, and last one. Okay, now you're gonna bring your arms by your ears and keep them there. So flexing up and coming back down. We'll do that for 10. So flex up. You can feel this is more challenging than when we bring the arms forward. We stay by our ears like this. It is a longer lever, so it's more challenging for the abs. Try to really come up as much as you can here. For 3, 2, and last one. 1. Okay, last one here. We are going to do the 100. So you're gonna be flexed up for this. We're gonna do small vertical pulses 100 times. So this is really an isometric exercise where we just have to stay lifted the whole time. That's what the ab work is here, the ab challenge. So let's begin. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So these small vertical pulses, trying to stay lifted the whole time. That's the challenging part as we get tired. You want to kind of drop down, don't you? So really try to stay lifted here. The way that I do that is try to feel like I'm lifting through those fingertips, trying to reach that wall across from us where our feet are. That will help you have a little functional goal of trying to stay up here. This too, like the other exercises, you could keep your legs in tabletop. Extending the legs will make it even more challenging. So another thing to work up towards. Good, we're almost done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good, come on down. I hope you enjoyed this Wall Pilates workout. It's a fun and kind of different way to challenge yourself. We can do so many things here with adding a ball or ankle weights or dumbbells. So if this is something that you'd like me to film more of, please like the video, comment below, let me know what you'd like to see, and I'd be happy to film it for you. Thanks so much, and I'll see you next time.